Hello, hello, test, test, 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. Anyway, hi, hello. It is Wednesday once again, my dudes, and yeah, here I am. Hi, Lion. Hi, anyone else who's out there, and yeah, I'm back. I don't really have much to say. I don't really have much to say. It's just, well, my day sucked. Just flat out, my day sucked. It's just, well, I mean, work was bad as usual, but this time it wasn't just the people calling that were annoying me. It was my coworkers annoying me too. It's just, double whammy today. I have a headache. It still hasn't gone away, so I mean, it was my intention to maybe beat this game in one sitting, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're just going to play as much of our next game as we can. If you're wondering what our next game is, it's Diddy Kong Racing. It's a personal favorite of mine out of Rare's library. It's a fantastic kart racer. I'm better than Mario 64. Some people may fight me on that. Those people will be wrong. Is it my favorite kart racer? Surprisingly, no. That honor actually goes to the Bandicoot of all people. Some people may fight me on that as well. And yeah, no, I really don't have much else to say. I mean, as far as like the schedules, like I don't know, it feels like we're still on schedule, but we are changing some things around. So as you can see by the list, I was planning on playing Perfect Dark after Diddy Kong Racing, but like the idiot I am, I forgot that this weekend is Valentine's Day. So I'm going to be streaming on Valentine's Day. It's not like I have anything else better to do on that day, and we're going to switch it up by playing Viva Pinata. I might actually go for a little longer that day because I don't know. I just feel like it'd be fun, something to chill out to. I've played Viva Pinata on a prior Valentine's Day during a prior Febru-Rare-Y before I started archiving this stuff. So we might be starting from scratch, but I mean, I feel like I feel like that's still going to be fun. And Yeah, no, I don't really have much else to say beyond that. So let me just boot the game up. One thing I do want to say about Diddy Kong Racing, why isn't this on Switch NSO? Just why not? It's like we have just about every other rare game of importance on the Switch NSO. Why not this? And if you're telling yourself, well, oh, I mean, Rare's owned by Microsoft now, how are they gonna agree to that? We got GoldenEye on it, so I feel like that would have been infinitely harder. And then we have all the other games too. It's like, what is on NSO thinking about? We have KI, we have Kazooie and Tooie, we have GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. We have Jet Force. Like the only things we're really missing of importance. Actually, I think Blast Core is on there too. Thinking about it, I could be wrong on that. Also, we have ads in time. I'm sorry. There's my boy. Although honestly, I don't think we'll be playing Banjo for this playthrough. But fun fact, this is actually the first game Banjo and Conker were featured in. They first appeared in this game before either of them got their own. And what a way to start.
Diddy Kong Racing.
So yeah, here we are with Diddy Kong Racing. I mean, you would expect me to pick Banjo, and it's like most of the time I do, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in a tip-top mood.
Hey, it's tip-top.
I'm in a tip-top mood. I can't explain why. I really can't. Anyway, sometimes I do like to mix it up between Adventure and Adventure 2. If you're wondering what Adventure 2 is, it's just mirror mode, basically. Like, the tracks are mirrored, but also the silver coins, we'll get into those later, are also in more devilish spots. And by devilish, I mean dickish. Those silver coins in Adventure 2 are in some mean spots. Anyway, that's not a very friendly face, is it? I'll go over the plot once the ads are over, because this game does have story and lore. Excuse me, I just got done eating. Since today was a bad day, I ate out. I ate out. I couldn't help it. I just needed to stress eat. Anyway, hi Taj. Yeah, this is Taj. He's the genie of the island. He also might be questionable depending on your sensibilities.
I am the genie of the island.
This drug addict Elvin. Hey, that's not nice.
Good luck.
Plus, I mean, what else are you supposed to do on an island? But hi, SP. But yeah, Diddy Kong Racing is different from other kart races because, well, you have a story mode, like an actual campaign in a kart racer. It all centers around collecting these golden balloons. You need these golden balloons to access the different worlds. So, that's what we're gonna do. Big pack hide. And here's our first world, the Dino Domain.
Dino Domain.
Also, there's a Clockman. We won't focus on him for now. Let's just get right into it. Our first world with Ancient Lake. So yeah. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing is a fantastic game. It's better than Mario 64, although I wouldn't say it's a better racer than Mario 64. And the only reason I say that is because Diddy Kong Racing doesn't really shine more mechanically than 64 does, but it shines in just about every other aspect. Because it's like, as far as like advanced mechanics, well, you don't really have any. Aside from dash pad boosting, that's really all you got. What do I mean by dash pad boosting? Well, if you let go of your acceleration right before you hit a dash pad, you get a bigger boost out of it. This will be important later. And then, you know, the fact it has a campaign, just the charm, the soundtrack. Like, I don't think there's a single bad track in Diddy Kong Racing, just flat out. That's Mr. Wise. again showing his mastery. Oh yeah, I guess I should explain how items work too. So items in Diddy Kong Racing work differently than Mario Kart 2. Mario Kart just has random item boxes, which I think is a better system. Diddy Kong Racing has balloons. You pick up a specific color balloon, and you get a power-up corresponding to that. If you pick up another balloon the same color, you get an upgrade of that power-up. And so on and so forth. For instance, red balloons will always give you a missile. Literally every time. There's no variation. It's going to give you a missile every time. If you pick up another red balloon after that, you get a homing missile. If you pick up another red balloon after that, you get 10 out of 10 missiles to shoot, which are slightly homing. Oh yeah, we also picked up a key. Each world has a racetrack that has a key in it that will unlock this door. And unlocking this door will unlock a challenge room that we can do for a challenge minigame. They're basically like battle minigames in Mario Kart. They are important, as for reasons we will get into.
Fire Mountain.
So here we have Fire Mountain. The first player to hatch 3 eggs will win. The name of the game is simple. You have eggs in the middle, and you each have your own designated nest. You must not only grab the egg, but you also have to protect them from getting snatched while they hatch. Once the egg hatches, it's good to go, but until that point, you can have your egg stolen. Okay, Tip-Tup, I need you to drop the egg. Like, I need you to drop it. I forget. Do you have to press a button to drop these eggs? Because this is my nest, right? Okay, I did have to press a button. Weird. But no, I don't want to pick it up. Well, actually, picking up the egg is a little bit of a strat, because if you pick it up, then if the CPU's trying to snatch it, they'll, like, back off. Okay. See, I only had the one missile. Pipsy's... That's the thing with these challenges. It's like Diddy and Timber are wasting both their efforts going after me, leaving the rat unopposed. That's the thing. Yeah, it's like I just like to stay and play guard duty. Back the hell up, Diddy. See, he tried. He tried and he failed. The most important lesson to be learned here is that he failed. Now, since he tried to steal my egg, I'm gonna steal yours. But yeah, it's easy. It's a lot easier when you don't have 2 people gunning for you. He's trying this again. Never mind. What? I hit her. I hit her. How did that still count as her stealing it? Okay, whatever. Alright, well, since Pipsy wants to be a little rat. Honestly, I'm gonna leave my egg. I think we're safe for now. Yeah, egg successfully hatched. We only got one more to do. He tried. Never mind. He's tried to circle back. You mother. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I only have the one missile, man. Hey, can someone steal her egg? I'll do it. Never mind. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, easy. Thanks, Timber. But yeah, winning said battle minigames will net you a prize. As you will soon see.
You won first prize.
Thank you. So anyway, what we got was a piece of an amulet. The TT amulet, to be specific. You have a piece of the TT amulet. Have 3 more to collect. Good luck. Trust me, this will be important later. Just trust me on that. Anyway, yeah, we've beaten that. You can, I think you can replay it if you want. Just, there's not really a reason to. Anyway, off to Fossil Canyon. We have more races to win.
Fossil Canyon.
But yeah, it's like, as far as just being a kart racer by itself, I do think Mario Kart has the more dense mechanics. But I think Diddy Kong ultimately is just a better game, because there's just more to it. It's not saying that the kart racing is bad in Diddy Kong Racing, it's just simpler. And that kind of leads me to the point why I think that Crash Team Racing is, well, both a better kart racer and the best kart racer, because you have the amount of content that Diddy Kong offers, while also having the mechanical density that you have in Mario Kart. If anything, I'd say you have more mechanical density in CTR than you do Mario Kart. Because if you're good at Crash Team Racing, you are good at Crash Team Racing. The crap you can pull off in that game defies logic. Like, if you're skilled enough at CTR, you can spend the entire racetrack boosting for a lot of tracks. And even then, it's like the track design is amazing. The shortcuts require a lot of skill. Mother, dang it. It's just great. It's just a great time overall. And it sucks that the remake of CTR got dealt as dirty of a hand as it did. Crash himself just got dealt a bad hand ever since, well, maybe. Honestly, yeah, no, ever since Insane Trilogy. Because it's like his remake trilogy sold so well, and then Crash 4 happened, and it's like it didn't sell nearly as much, even though it sold 5 million copies. Just, I hate this industry sometimes, man. Truly, I do. Speaking of things dying, apparently a bunch of people at the High Guard studio got laid off, which is, regardless of how you feel about that game, that just sucks, because it's like, you put so much effort into this game that a lot of people were just expecting you to fail, and then it's like, you clearly you wanted to make something good. It's like, you clearly had pride in your work, but it's like, then you just get the axe, and it's like, what was the point? It sucks. You should never want games to fail. It's a colossal waste of time, money, and people's livelihoods. Anyway, welcome to Jungle Falls, and this is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Well, music-wise. The track itself is fine, but like, this track is banger. DKR is really technical, maybe. I feel extremely technical. Well, I won't argue that, but I'm also speaking from a completely casual standpoint. If there's speedrun tech of this game, I for sure as heck don't know it. But I feel like you could say that for all kart racers. Because it's like, if you hand it like a normal person, like a copy of this game, it's like, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do nothing. Even like the most casual Mario Kart players know, it's like, hey, if you drift for this amount of time, you can get a boost out of it. Stuff like that. Tapping in a specific rhythm for car mode, and pressing and unpressing in a specific rhythm, how they, yeah. But yeah, I speak from a particularly casual standpoint. I am no speedrunner. I'm no professional kart racer. Like, really, I'm sure you can break all 3 of those games in half if you wanted to. Luckily, the tracks in DK are extremely simple compared to the other 2 kart games you named. Yeah, and I mean, that's not in its detriment either. Oh, hang on, we actually need to leave for a second. Hang on. But yeah, it's like with CTR, even from a casual standpoint, it's like, Hey Taj, race me.
Hello, friend.
Really, you're not gonna race me? Why not?
Abracadabra. Can I help my baby now?
CTR has insanely dynamic tracks with mostly simple controls. Drifting has some complex rules and you can know when and how best to use it. I mean, that's true too, but even then, it's like stuff you can do in CTR is like you have your normal drift boost, you have hang time boost, you have was the whole timing your boost thing, was that in CTR or was that Nitro Kart? I forget. But either way, and then you have the whole freaking item system with how Wumpa Fruit work. Timing your boost was in both IC. I wasn't sure if that was something they added later, but still. Because how it works is that you have a reserve tank. Oh yeah, another thing that sets Diddy Kong Racing out from its contemporaries. You have different vehicles, like the plane. I like the plane the best, personally. But also, flying is just fun. And then you have the hovercraft, which is... Honestly, is there a single video game that has a good hovercraft control? None that I've ever experienced. I don't think controlling the hovercraft in this game is too fun. Half-Life is definitely not fun. And I mean, sure, it's maybe indicative of how hovercrafts control in real life, but still, all the boosts you add up to a hidden reserve. I do vaguely remember that being how it works. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think all kart racers should have like that sort of skill ceiling. The one that I believe that CTR that has. The hovercraft in this game is not really taught well, or really, honestly speaking, I don't think this game teaches you much of anything. You don't even know about the freaking boost pad mechanic until like halfway through. It's like you beat like, does he tell you after does Taj tell you after the first boss or the second? I forget. Yeah, like halfway through it's like, hey, did you know you could do this? And you know it's extremely necessary in order to beat the coming boss battles. Like you'd think that'd be something to note immediately. Yeah, I know he tells you, it's just, why didn't you tell me this earlier? If you were told immediately they have to adjust the difficulty to match that. I think the bosses in this game are kind of rough even knowing that. As you'll soon find out. Well, personally, but like I said, I'm no expert. But the bosses in this game are bullshit for their own reasons. Anyway, here we have Tricky, is it? So yeah, once you beat all the courses in a world, you have boss battles in a kart racer. Did I mention they cheat? Yeah, see? So that's illegal. Yeah, Tricky's not that bad. And to be fair, you do have items to help. I do have to emphasize help. Because I mean, he is still a freaking 10-ton dinosaur and he will squash you. The rocks will also squash you. I'm not doing a good job of showing this off. The point is, you don't want to mess up too much in these boss races, otherwise you're just kind of screwed up. And they are, for the most part, casually faster than you. Casually. Okay, what? That I swear that rock homed in on me. I was on the completely other side of the map and it still rolled into me. Also, I messed up my starting boost. Maybe I should learn some speedrun tech. I'm joking. I don't have that kind of time or patience. Yeah, now the rock doesn't want to hold on me, but yeah. Boss races are just basically 1v1. And for the most part, like I said, they are casually faster than you. You do have items to help, but even then it can be a cold comfort. Because like even as you saw, hitting him with that missile didn't slow him down that much. Really, I just like to grab the boost balloons and save up for that. I feel like it's infinitely more helpful than missiles. Also, there's a shortcut coming up that I can use. I didn't even know that boost pad was there, to be honest. I keep forgetting that. But anyway, I think we have a sufficient enough lead. So long as we don't mess up and fumble this bag, I think we got this. Yeah, Tricky's not too bad. The other bosses, I wish I could say the same thing. Anyway, we did it. Did we get anything? No, kid. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins in each of the Dino Domain. Find 8 from each level and win. Then come back to see Reed. So yeah, once you beat the boss the first time, you get to do all the tracks again.
I've got something special.
Try pressing brake when skidding. Oh yeah, you can brake, but you can also drift. There's separate buttons. Like, that's skidding, and then that's braking. And then you do both for insane donuts. So yeah, once you beat the boss the first time, you get to do all the tracks again, but this time with silver coin challenges. And it's just like how he said. Not only do you have to get all the silver coins on the track, you also have to come in first. Thankfully, for the first world, the silver coin challenges are not a problem. For a lot of tracks, you will not be able to get them all in your first run, but for this one, I think we should, unless we suck. Go for it. I keep forgetting to add that as a soundbite. I don't know why. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that once I get off stream tonight. But yeah, once you have all the silver coins, you just have to worry about winning. It's not that much different, but it can be depending on the track. And then if we were playing Adventure 2, like I said, the coins are in more devilish locations. Like some of the coins in Adventure 2 really require you to have, like, really good track knowledge. In fact, some of the coins are on places that I didn't know were even on the track. Easy. But yeah, it's just each of the big 3 kart races of this era has their depth. They're just I can only speak from a casual perspective. Well, you know what? I've never really seen Mario Kart 64 speedruns. I've seen Diddy Kong Racing and CTR speedruns before, both of which are insane to watch. But yeah. That's really the name of the game. So it's just doing the tracks again, but with coins to collect. And of course you have your starting boost. Diddy, dang it, I need you all to get out of the way. He really tried to hit me with that oil slick too. Suck it, Diddy. This is my game now. But yeah, and then of course collecting bananas helps with your acceleration. Is that all of them? No. Where's the last one? I forget. Let's drop this oil slick. Why not? Was it here? Oh, yeah, it was there. Alright, mystery solved. Now we just have to win. If anything, that's the easy part. But yeah, green balloons give you, well, basically the equivalent of bananas. 1 green balloon gives you oil slick, 2 gives you a mine, and 3 gives you a bubble, which holds people in place for a while. Well, I mean by a while, I mean like a couple seconds, but still, that can be very, very damaging in a race. Dang, I really hope that wasn't the one I dropped. I don't think it was. I feel like I dropped a mine. We'll drop this bubble though. If it hits someone, that would be very funny. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There's a state of play tomorrow. I have no expectations. I'm not even a front. I have no expectations for that state of play. It's supposed to be an hour long though. I'm just open to being surprised. Like if I'm not bored out of my skull from watching, I consider that a success. Alright, we need 10 balloons for Hot Top Volcano. Hang on, we gotta leave again. Is this the part where Taj races me? Yes, it is.
I challenge
To
you
test your
to a
driving
race.
skills, you must race me around the island. So yeah, occasionally Taj will challenge you to a race. And if you win the race, he gives you a balloon. I don't know why he's holding out on me like this, but it is what it is. Anyway, you get to jam out to his sick theme. I don't even know how they did this. I don't even know how they made a theme like this. I would love to be in the room when that was happening, but yeah. The first race is simple. You're literally just driving in a circle in your car. You have one race with him with each vehicle, so he will give you 3 balloons total. And there are also golden balloons hidden around the hub as well. You'll need those too. Anyway, we did it.
Hello, friend.
Take this as a reward. I'll
Bye-bye
see you
for now.
later. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the balloon. Alright, well. Now we have just ensured that we can enter Hot Top Volcano.
Dino Domain.
But first, back to Jungle Falls. And that sick soundtrack.
Jungle Falls.
But yeah, honestly, it's like, Kami, if you're still here, it's like, if you do have some tech for the bosses, like, I'd like to hear it. If you're familiar with this game. I don't think I specifically need it for Tricky, but, I might need it for some of the other ones. Oh, God. Jeez, maybe I need more than tech. I just need to not face plant directly in the walls. It's only the first lap, but we're fine. We're fine. Seriously? Even missed that point anyway. Thought I had a boost balloon. Dang it. Okay, we're still fine. We can still totally win this. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, the increased boost is something the CPU doesn't really use, at least not to my knowledge. But yeah, yellow balloons give you a shield, and the more yellow balloons you collect, the longer the shield lasts. Relatively simple. The rainbow balloons are weird though. If I ever pick up one of those, I'll try my best to explain it. Take that. Thank you. Alright. Back in the plane.
Hot Top Volcano.
Alright, here we go. Our first coin. 2. Diddy right on my tail. 3. 4. Really thought I was about to miss that with how fast I was going. 6. I missed that. How?
2.
Alright, we got it on the run back. couldn't have gotten all the coins in one run anyway. I love this theme too. Really, I just like every track in this game, honestly. I have no idea what the man is saying in this song, but it's like, it's just a vibe. People say you can't enjoy music if you don't understand the words to. You don't need words to understand music. It can just be a vibe. I feel like that's the whole point. Why am I holding on to this? Oh, we do have ads incoming, I'm sorry. Also, speaking of which, jeez. Just like that, we've beaten all the tracks. Again. Well, what happens when you beat all the tracks again? Well, you get to fight the boss. Again. So yeah, once you beat the silver coin challenges, you get access to the boss rematch. But yeah, each boss has a rematch, and if you're thinking to yourself, well, is it going to be harder than the first time? Yes. He just cheats more blatantly. Also, those pillars weren't there the first time, and of course they're trying to fall down and crush you. And he's faster. I'm pretty sure he's faster. The rock's still there. But yeah, the rematches are harder. There's more obstacles, the bosses are usually faster, and there's less items to bail you out. That part really hurts. That killer almost got me, actually. I'm still saving my boost up. We're gonna need it. Yeah, he's outpacing me. Maybe it's also because I'm tipped up, but I don't know. Yeah, and that boost pad isn't there anymore. Thankfully, we have the boost for that reason. Even though he's faster, so he's catching up to me sooner. Ooh, that was close. We might need to pop this. Oh, if that screwed me, I'm gonna be so mad. Easy. We did it. We'll get around to that later. We'll worry about the trophies later. But anyway, if you beat the boss on his rematch, he gives you a piece of the Whiz-Pig amulet. You have won a piece of the magical amulet. There are 3 more pieces to collect. Good luck. So yeah, this is your main quote-unquote collectible for the game. You need all 4 pieces of the amulet to challenge the big bad himself, being Whiz-Pig. And not looking forward to doing that again. But that's 3 amulet pieces down the road.
I challenge you to
abracadabra. We're already on the hovercraft. Jeez, what happened to the plane? Alright, well, yeah, I guess we're using the hovercraft now, so yeah. Hovercraft is, where the heck am I going? Hovercraft takes some getting used to. It's like, it can go on technically any surface because you're hovering, but it also doesn't control the best, because I feel like hovercrafts just can't do that. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because there's no wheels or anything, so there's no traction, so it's not, you can't exactly get a grip on something, but still. I'm sure there's easier ways. Well, I mean, we already discussed that there is easier ways to handle this. I would not know what those are. I wouldn't know what those are whatsoever. But we're in first, and that's all that really matters. And thankfully, I feel like out of the 3 vehicles you can use, the hovercraft gets used the least. Alright, one more lap and we're golden. I always forget about this cave. It's like you always have to check behind the waterfalls. It's just a rule. And then that door over there will be our next destination. We will need to switch back to the plane in order to get to it, though. I don't think we can exactly drive up there. And then that billboard will come into play later. Don't worry about it right now. Alright, cool, we did it.
Hello, friend.
Take this as a reward. I'll see you later. Yep, I mean, if I could, I would if I can reach it. Come on. Any day now. Come on. There we go. Alright, get me out of this thing. Put me back in the
Hello,
plane.
friend. Select your vehicle. Dalakazam. Can
See ya. Alright, bye, buddy. Alright, on to our second destination. Snowflake Mountain, I believe?
Snowflake Mountain.
No, I got it right. Nice. To be honest, we could have come here earlier. All we needed was 2 balloons. We have 12 now, but best to just get most things out of the way in World 1.
Everfrost Peak.
Anyway, here's our first ice track with Everfrost Peak. We're in the plane again. Off we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what much else to say. Like the tracks, the music tracks are amazing. And the tracks themselves are a vibe too. They're simple, but that is hardly a knock against them. Also, something I keep forgetting is that you can technically use the boost pads on the ground in the plane. I feel like it takes some finessing to do. Well, he says as he manages to pull it off. I don't know how important that ever becomes, because I mean, you do have the rings in the sky. Even though you can get some sick chain boosts like that. If anything, that gave me a huge freaking lead. Maybe I should abuse that more often. Assuming I can line it up. Like, you really just have to be kissing the ground. That's not always a good thing. But anyway, we're fine. We have such a massive lead, it's not even funny. Oh yeah, I guess I should explain what the rainbow balloons do. So the rainbow balloons are weird. They're the least common of the item balloons, but they're supposedly the strongest because the rainbow balloon gives you a magnet. And that magnet will attract you to the closest racer that is in front of you. The more rainbow balloons you collect, the greater the range and the effect. But I mean, if you're already in first, that's practically useless to you. And honestly, even if you aren't in first, it's not that much. It's not as strong as you may think. Thank you. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. I guess Walrus Cove next. Was this the track with the key on it? I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't Walrus Cove. The key's on a different track. We'll get to that. But yeah, I just like how Christmassy all these winter tracks go. Oh jeez. Also, hi there. Diddy Kong Racing. Yep, Diddy Kong Racing. The superior Rareware racer. and it will always be the superior Rareware racer. Forever. Still want this on NSO. It's like, I feel like this would be very fun to play online. You always gotta throw shade to Mickey because he deserves it. Mickey deserves it and then some. There's no reason you made both games on the same engine and one of them sucks. How do you do that? How do you do that? Your homework's right there. It's like passing it. It's like failing a test that you passed a week prior. It makes no sense. Plus, it's like I'm not gonna lose a race if I automatically pick Tip Top or something. Can't say the same for Mickey. Dang it! I should have brought that up when we were having that conversation. It's like I wonder if there's any advanced tech for Mickey Speedway USA. I'm sure there is. I just wouldn't care to learn it. I think you spelled Diddy wrong there, ma'am. Is it? All the Nintendo branding on the wall, and of course the Rareware logo. Well, gotta have that marketing. I can never line that up right. It's fine. But yeah, for the rainbow balloon, if you're not even close to anyone, it just does nothing. It just fizzles out. And if you're in first, then again, it also does nothing because you're not going to pull yourself backwards. Imagine if you could do that, though. That would be hilarious. Hey, hello there, Darshiki, and thank you for following. I noticed you did that when I wasn't even live, but thank you. Snowball Valley. I don't have to do the tracks anymore, I just like to. I think this is the track with the key on it. So we're gonna grab that. Yep, it's right over here. And then we're gonna restart. Because you do not have to complete the race to keep the key, thankfully. Anyway, back to business. Followed after seeing when the tree to someone asking where the black streamers are at. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, but yeah, I am black, proud of it. Happy Black History Month. It's not a... Well, I was about to say it's not really something I advertise. It's like, it's not really something I advertise. It's just life. And then, of course, I get snatched by those snowballs. The snowballs are who are sentient, by the way, because it's a Rareware game, and everything has to be sentient. But yeah, I mean, normally I play, like, whatever tickles my fancy, but every February I do Rareware games, hence Febru-Rare-Y. We're on Diddy Kong Racing right now. I did play Banjo-Kazooie and DKC2 prior to this. And then we have much more to come before the month is over. Still trying to get that sorted out. Because it's like the whole... I do have a plan. I'm trying to get a collab going where I can drag someone to play Battletoads with me. But I think that would be funny. It is also still Rare themed. But yeah, other than that, I've just been fighting off a headache because today sucked. Oh, that's what I meant to say at the beginning. Another job I applied to reached out a month later, but hopefully something comes from that. Hopefully, we'll see. Where is that? Where even is the door? No, that's the trophy thing. Never seen this game till now, to be honest. This game is old. Well, by modern standards, it's old. Diddy Kong Racing came out in what? Was it 97? I don't remember a specific year. Anyway, we have another amulet piece to get. Icicle Pyramid. This is basically a Mario Kart battle match. It's literally the last player standing wins. You don't have balloons, but you do have bananas. The bananas is basically your lives. You run out of bananas, it's game over. And hence, last person standing wins. You lose 2 bananas if you get hit. I wasn't even born then, you're making me feel old. Just ooh. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, this game came out in 97. To be fair, I was 1. I was 1 when this game initially came out. So, it is something I had to experience in my life later, but it is a fantastic kart racer. It came out alongside Mario 64, where it's that same Mario Kart 64, that same generation of games. Highly recommend it. Just not really an easy way to play it. In fact, I'm playing it on a legally ambiguous method. Just turned 27. Well, happy early / Pipsy, you good? You good over there, girly pop? I think she's stuck. Someone get her a pit crew. Can I even hit her like this? Hang on. Backing up. She's still stuck. I've never seen that before. Also, Diddy hasn't taken a single hit. Where is he? Where is the ape? Oh, thanks, Timber. I feel bad for her. She's just sitting there. Car broke down the middle of a battle. But yeah, I think this game is great. I think it's better than Mario Kart 64. Some people may say that as a hot take. I don't. Did she get unstuck, or am I just seeing the wrong thing? Actually, I have a mini map. I keep forgetting that. No, she's still stuck. She's still stuck. She's still stuck there. No amount of missiles will change that. This game definitely looks fun. It is. Plus, it actually has a single player campaign, which is what I'm playing now. Because I mean, just running races in a Grand Prix wouldn't exactly be fun. And she's gone. At the very least, she's not stuck anymore. Alright, well, 1 down, 2 to go. The only thing about the mini-map is that it doesn't tell you if they're on the top floor or the bottom floor. You kind of just have to figure that out on your own. Well, and then there were 2. Just trying to swerve on him. Get back here. Okay, you know what? I asked for that. I won't even lie. I asked for that. Watch this. Watch this. He's never gonna see it coming. Watch. Boom. You did not just ask him does they know what a VCR is. I'm assuming you're a he. If I'm wrong, please correct me. In fact, just give me your pronouns. Just give me your pronouns right now. We respect that here. Please. Anyway, we have another piece of the amulet. 2 down and 2 more to go. She, her, I apologize and noted. You know what they say about assumptions. Anyway, with that distraction done, we can get on to our last track. What's y'all's pronoun? I just go by he, him. I'm boring. I'm a cishet. Some people like to assume otherwise, but nah, I'm the default. I'm comfortable with that though. No Mickey Speedway, no. You can't, Lion, you cannot fall for this propaganda. Mickey Speedway is not a good game. It just isn't. Do not fall for her lies. But yeah, Ved's also she, her. She's also a black queen if you're interested in following her. You see, this is how bad I am at shilling. I'm better at shilling my friends than I am at shilling myself. C'est la vie. You don't gotta. Well, it came to mind. You're here already. 2 and 2. Yeah, no, do not fall for her lies. Mickey Speedway USA is not a good game. And if you're wondering what that game is, Mickey Speedway USA is another kart racer, also developed by Rare, but unfortunately they had some Disney influence with that. It's literally running on the same engine as this game, and it's worse in every conceivable way. I don't know how you do that. It boggles my mind. I want to delete my streak if you don't play Mickey. Go for it. I keep forgetting to disable those streaks anyway. I don't like it personally. It's a bit too parasocial for my liking. Didn't follow too many man that black stream retreat. Well, now I just feel special, but also I can't blame you. Like no disrespect to the fellas. But I mean, most of them kind of fall under the gun and ball category. Like, even as small of a streamer as I am, or I should say a budding content creator as I am an extreme outlier when it comes to black streamers. It's like how many freaking black dudes do you know out here that stream like freaking platformers and this? Name me some, please.
Now I challenge you to a race.
A lot of them be weird as fuck. Yeah, that's also true. Anyway, we have to race this walrus. Look at him in his fancy bib. This is the only boss fight with the hovercraft, and it's just a downhill race. I say it's just a downhill race, but it's harder than that. Despite being like 80% fat, this walrus knows how to huff it. I couldn't tell you how or why, but he's faster than he looks. And then you don't have a whole lot of items on the downhill either. Assuming you can even grab them to begin with. Thankfully, the first time you race him, he's not that bad. The rematch though, well, we'll get to the rematch when we get to that. But yeah, honestly, if you don't mind me asking, Darcy, what kind of I'm assuming you also do content. What kind of stuff do you do? You wouldn't have to race a walrus in Mickey Speedway. Yeah, no, I'd have to put up with the fact that if I picked Goofy, I'd lose.
Collect all the silver coins
because
from the snow world. Collect
yeah,
8 from each level and
I'm not kidding.
Then come back and see me.
I'm not kidding when I say your character decides if you win or lose a race in Mickey Speedway. You wanna know something?
I've got something
Take your
special
finger
for you.
off the accelerator just before you hit a zipper. Yeah, he tells you there's 2 boss fights in. I was on a rant. What was I going? I don't stream or nothing yet. I see. What kind of games do you play then? Right, Mickey Speedway. I was ragging on that. You know there's only a single game FAQ for that game. I'm not kidding. Even the freaking game FAQ tells you, yeah, if you pick Goofy or Pete, you're just screwed. Like, I don't think I've ever encountered a game that's just like, don't pick this character or you have no chance. It's like, what if I like Goofy, man? What if I just like Goofy a lot? It's like his steak too juicy, his ass too fat, his bitch is too bad because he pulled that hot librarian chick in the second movie. What if I just like him? a single dad holding it down, doing the best he can. Play a little bit of everything, but I played indie games. Love that. Love that. More people need to play indie games. Points at screen. I'm gonna stomp you. Go for it. In fact, I don't even need to tell you to go for it. The game will.
Go for it.
See, like that. Yeah, indies are great. It took me a while to discover that, but I've been dipping my toes in more and more. Not you, I know your favorite. Well, yeah, it's obvious. That's kind of the whole linchpin of this entire month. We already played my favorite game, and I'd do it again. In fact, I will do it again next year. I might even do it again sometime this year. I have almost 50 indie games on my wish list. Dang. I don't think I have that many games on my wish list. Not even all of them aren't all indies. There are some games on my wish list I don't even know why they're there. I want to do a posting with Mickey. Listen, if you just decide one day you want to stream Mickey Speedway USA, I'll hop on a Discord call with you. I'll be the bad cop, and I'll laugh at you when you lose, because that game is merciless.
Walrus code.
Plus, it's like, I know it's called Mickey Speedway USA, but it's like, even then, it's like, you could have taken some liberty with the tracks. It's like, all the tracks in that game are just different states. It's like, what sounds more appealing to you? Racing through someplace called Walrus Cove or Everfrost Peak, or just racing through freaking Utah or Oregon? Or freaking... What you think USA means? Yeah, I know. That's part of the problem. I don't like driving in the USA. People are insane here. Hello, Alice. Is like you ever tried driving in LA or Georgia or New York? It's like you're just asking to die essentially. Plus, it's like some of these states are like so freaking boring. It's like I can tell you what awaits you if you drive through Indiana. It's corn, nothing but corn as far as the eye can see. And if you can't see corn, it's most likely grass, and then more corn. Chinese drama is temporarily over. You're not playing more Soup Simulator. Well, actually, no. I remember you posting a tweet. You said you were playing Fire Emblem. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Good luck with that. I will. If you ever do stream it, I will have nothing to offer because I do not give a crap about Fire Emblem. You got to the end. Did you become Empress or did you die? I might have missed the end. I apologize. There's a part you gotta wait for. Oh. A Fire Emblem hater. It's not that I hate the game, it's just I don't care about it. Unpacking? I've heard of Unpacking. Isn't that a game where you literally just unpack? Like, I think that's literally all you do is just unpack. I don't understand the appeal personally because anything to do with moving stresses me out, but I sort of get it. In fact, I just had to move. Well, not this year. It's almost going to be a year since I moved. I had to move last year in October. That was not fun. both the process-wise and circumstances-wise. Let me like it in peace. I am not knocking you. Please, by all means, have your fun. I'm sorry, it's just when I get a thought, I can't stop. I should focus on this race. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Okay, I wouldn't say all that, but sure. I'll let you have this one. I'll let you have this one, but crap, I don't know what that last coin is. Oh, there we go. I also don't think I'm going to be able to win this race. Diddy's really far ahead of me. Yeah, I think we're boned. Yeah, it's just like, as far as games that I enjoy, it's like platformers are my bread and butter. RPGs, not so much. Especially if you're talking about strategy RPGs. It's too much for my little lizard brain to handle. Plus it's like, what do you mean I have to wait to hit things? I want to hit things now. I don't want to have to think about this. It's too much effort. And that's why I don't play games like Fire Emblem. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, don't get me wrong, there are RPGs I enjoy, it's just, I typically just stick to bread and butter RPGs. Oh yeah, and especially if they have stuff like permadeath, it's like, nah, I'm good on that. Wow, that actually hit. I'm kind of shocked. I have 2 more coins to grab, so whether I can win this is very up in the air right now. I'm so glad I had that shield, but I still don't know if I can win this. Yep, I missed that boost pad. Oh, also ads, I'm sorry. I should have snoozed them. I couldn't reach my OBS in time. I apologize. You gotta play like the OG games. I'll pass. If there's 2 franchises I can safely say I do not care for in the slightest, one of them is Fire Emblem, and the other one's Persona. At least off the top of my head. I cannot be brought to care about Persona. And to be fair, I actually gave Persona a shot. But there's also some history with that. It may have involved a girl, but we're not going to talk about that. It's funny. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it is kind of funny. Thinking about it, there have been several RPG franchises I've gotten involved with, all for the sake of a girl. I can name at least 3, and I think I only remember liking one of them. It's funny how life works like that. You know what? I asked for that. There's another indie game I really enjoyed. I can't think of the name of it for nothing. That's fine. We'll be here for a minute if you remember. You play shooters. I play PvE shooters. I kind of stopped playing PvE shooters because none of them are really that fun. Well, none of them are really fun, and I just can't support the companies making them. It's like, I haven't played a COD since the first Black Ops. Battlefield, I don't feel comfortable giving EA my money. Counter-Strike and Valorant don't like so-called tactical shooters. But yeah, as far as like PvE shooters, like Deep Rock Galactic, like that game. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers since they dropped that massive update. And what else? I think that's really it. Oh, I do play Darktide every now and then. That's Warhammer, if you're familiar with that. And if you're not familiar with that, I don't blame you. I grew up on COD, unfortunately, so I played a lot of them. No, I did too. Like COD, back in my high school days, COD, Gears, and Halo basically carried me through my entire high school career. Oh, thank God. And now I just have to not miss this boost pad and we're golden. Nailed it. Not familiar at all with love that for you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Warhammer is like turbo nerd stuff. I say that endearingly. Plus, I only play the video game because Warhammer is most recognizable from its tabletop game. Except you need to sacrifice a firstborn child in order to afford figurines. Pack of new gen gun, ball and gun. Yeah, totally. You can totally see the gun and ball I'm playing right now. I'm aware of Warhammer now, no comment. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not really big with Warhammer as far as like the lore and stuff is concerned. I just like some of the games, and I like the vibe. I just like the vibe of the grimdark future. It's like everything sucks, everyone sucks, so why not just revel in it? I'll play some Gears now. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that line. It's funny that I talk about Gears. I just recently discovered there's a fan project out in the wind that's been gaining some traction. There's basically a fan project recreating Gears 3 on PC, and people are supposedly playing this. There's a whole Discord for it and everything. I haven't had a chance to fool around with it myself, but I am very interested to try it. Yeah, these coins are getting more spread out. I love the music, it's so happy. There's not a single miss in this game as far as the soundtrack's concerned. This is another David Wise affair, proving his mastery of his craft. Like when it comes to the dream team of Rareware as far as composers, it's like you can't go wrong with either of them. Whether it's David Wise on the country games and this, or Grant Kirkhope doing his thing with banjo, both are fantastic. And they're still doing great work to this day. I think the most recent example of the game I've played is Grant actually did some of the soundtrack for Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Then again, that game just has a stacked list of composers working on it. Like absolutely god tier talent. Is that game good? I enjoy Mario plus Rabbids, and this is coming from someone who A, does not normally like strategy RPGs, and 2, can't really endorse Ubisoft in good faith. But I mean, it's a game that was made with love. As far as strategy games go, if you don't like Fire Emblem, yeah, because it's a Mario strategy game. That means it's basically baby's first XCOM, which is just enough for my lizard brain to handle. There's no like permadeath or anything like that. Yeah, no, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a good game. If you can buy it, I'd recommend it. Plus, it has some Rayman DLC, which is also nice. Actually, hold on. I forget who composed on this game. I'm looking it up. I don't want to really focus on this race anymore either. The Rabbids look kind of dumb. Believe me, when it comes to the Rabbids, I hate them. But when it comes to Mario plus Rabbids, they are at their most tolerable. And that's saying something. Okay, so yeah, Mario plus Rabbids had 4 main composers. You have Christopher Herral, who did compositions for Rayman games. You have Gareth Coker, whose main claim to fame is with the Ori titles. You have Miss Yoko Shimomura herself of Square Enix acclaim, and of course Mr. Grant Kirkhope of Rareware acclaim. Like I said, actual god-tier talent when it comes to the music in that game. Anyway, we have a rematch with the Walrus, and he's somehow even faster, despite losing no weight. And we have less items to bail us out. So, yeah. I don't like the rematch. idea of me acclaim. Have you ever composed a song in your life? I mean, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. You're a woman of many talents. I can at least give you that. I was about to be so mad if that snowball hit me. Or that one. You know what? We might be able to pull this off. Assuming I don't bump into walls like a moron. Dang it, I thought there were more boost balloons. Okay, never mind, we're not winning this. Me and Ryan working on a song last week. Wow, I never would have expected that. Yo, Christian and Moore working on a Rabbits game is crazy, isn't it? It's funny when you find out this composer you like just worked on this random title that you would have never expected them to work on. I mean, your name is Singing Dave is like, I'd like to, you know what, I can't say that. I already had the discussion about making assumptions. Yeah, this is cooked. But also welcome, Dave. You're just in time to watch me lose to this walrus repeatedly. Yeah, if there is a strategy for this race, I couldn't tell you what it is. I feel like it mainly just comes down to luck. Walrus spanking you, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how does something this fat move so fast? What are his secrets? He's so far ahead of me too, Jesus. I'm saving up my boost. And if I'm not focused on the chat right now, I'm sorry, I'm kind of locking in. The boost was not enough. Maybe if I grabbed one of those missiles, it would have been fine. Of course, the walrus didn't flinch after that missile nailed his fat, but yeah. The fat makes him heavy and propelled him. I don't think that's how that works. I know we're going downhill, but still. Yeah, see, even hitting him with a missile doesn't phase him. It's wild. Yeah, if there is a secret to this race, I couldn't tell you what it is. It feels like luck. I'm shocked I didn't hit that tree. I'm glad I didn't hit that tree, but still. And I'm not sure if the airtime is screwing me up or not. You know what? I'm just gonna use the boost now. Yeah, I have like the slightest lead. I need to grab one of these missiles. I missed. I hate it here. If I hit him with that missile, I might have had a chance. Also, you need the starting boost too. Maybe saving up my boost isn't the best idea. Maybe I should use it when I get airtime. Then I can go flying. Can't hit that corner. Son of a... Hang on. Walruses move that fast. In real life, I doubt it. But this is basically, for all intents and purposes, a cartoon, so... Yeah. There's no way I hit that tree, bro. Maybe. And of course I hit him. I hate it here. His big step behind me was terrifying. I feel like if a walrus chased me in real life, I'd fear for my life. I can't tell you how dangerous walrus are in real life, but I wouldn't want to mess with them. They're big and those tusks look very mean. Why does the missile fly straight? Why does it not fly down or follow the slope? That would help. You know what? I'm gonna try saving my boost again. I have an idea. Because it's like right here, we're like right on his tail. I had to hit that missile. It's like I had to do that quick little swerve. Nailed it. Well done. You've won a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. Goodbye, kid. Can you tell I've played this game a lot? Oh geez, thank you for the bit star, Shiki. I did kind of use that. Anyway, we're halfway done with the Whizpig amulet. I need a special alert for bits. I only have one for actual cash donations. I should work on that. Anyway, we're done with Snowflake Mountain for now. We're off to our third destination. I'm surprised it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. Oh yeah, we have one final race with the elephant. This time in the plane. Now you gotta make an alert sound. I can't do it right now. I'm so busy. I gotta beat this flying genie elephant in a race. Freestyle one? I don't know about all that. You don't want to hear me you don't even want to hear me attempt to sing. And whatever anyone in chat tells you, I'm not a good singer. Do not fall for their lies.
Left 2.
I can't. That's too much pressure. He's amazing. No, I'm not. Do not fall for their lies. So, Cat, no, look who's freaking talking right now. Y'all are so unserious.
Final lap.
I wish I could hit a high note. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Like the nothing but silence will come out. I don't think you have the ability to scream. I do. I just don't like to.
Hello, friend.
That was my last challenge. You have done well. Thank you. You're doing my balloon. I mean, I was kind of screaming last time I streamed with DKC2. Just that was not pretty. I don't like being angry because it just reminds me of how I used to be. I used to be a very, very angry soul, but I kind of learned over the years that one, being angry is tiring, and two, I don't like being angry all that much. There's enough of that in the world already. If anything, I'm just tired. I'm just perpetually tired and perpetually stressed. Like if I actually kind of described how I feel about the world currently, I'd probably pop a lung, realistically speaking. There's that balloon. If I can just grab it. That was easier than the chunky walls. Well, yeah, that's not supposed to be hard. Taj is just there to, like, sort of test your skills. Anyway, World 3. Sherbet Island, I think?
Sherbet Island.
Yes. Yeah, here's our designated water world. So, we'll be using the hovercraft a bit. Anyway, off to Whale Bay.
Whale Bay.
Sick. Yeah, Whale Bay is, well, honestly, to be honest, even though this is the third world in the game, all the tracks in Sherbet Island are really short. Like, really, really short. Like, I think we'll beat this track in, like, less than 2 minutes. That's being generous, but still. Why are you driving the turtle thing and not Diddy Kong? Well, first, he has a name. His name is Tip Tup. And two, I just kind of felt like playing him. Like, I even kind of said at the beginning, I feel like I'm in a Tip Tup mood this time. I don't normally play Diddy when I play Diddy Kong Racing. I either pick Tip Tup, Conker, or Banjo. But I figured I'd mix it up a bit this time. Plus, it's like, to be honest, Banjo's kind of hard to use in this game. He's one of the only 2 heavyweight racers in the game. Well, technically there's 3, but you have to unlock the first one. Read the chat pretty well while playing. I suck at multitasking. I try. Because it's like, I don't like dead air, and then it's like, you know, it's not like there's a lot of games here. I'm thankful for everyone that's here. So it's like it's relatively easy to keep up. If I had a more active audience, I do not think that would be the case. Anyway, off to Pirate Lagoon. Also, I beat that track faster than I thought we did. That only took us a minute and a half, supposedly. Play Diddy Kong. I'm not switching characters in the middle of a playthrough. Plus, Diddy's giving me enough trouble as is. He's really trying to establish himself as the protagonist. Except he's not. This is my game now. This is Tip Tup Racing. But yeah, I've already made my choice. I've made my bed and I'm living with it. But yeah, like I was saying, Banjo is one of the 3 characters that's considered a heavyweight. So that means his steering is honestly not the best. Because even with other kart races, I don't typically go for the heavy races. I just typically stick to like the mid-tier class. Dang it. If anything, I think Tip Tup, he's either classified as medium weight or maybe a lightweight. I don't remember. Those sharp turns, it's not that bad. Nothing some drifting can't handle. Plus, I mean, with the hovercraft, it's like turning on this thing isn't exactly the greatest anyway. But yeah, and then you have this guy. You can actually unlock this guy as a racer. This is TT. The clock. Hi, I'm TT. You can ask me about your game status to select my time trial mode to practice a level. I can also save your best ghost. It does have a funky theme though.
Okay.
But yeah, his name's TT, he's a clock, and he handles time trials. I wonder why he's named that.
Treasure Canyon.
Oh dang, I did not mean to come to Treasure Canyon. Anyway, we're back in the car for this one. This one's also a short track. But yeah, there they are, Conker and Banjo. Which, like I said, fun fact, this is the first game both of them appeared in. Conker and Banjo first debuted in this game before either of them got their own games. You can tell because there's no bird in Banjo's sack, and also Conker's not drinking booze. Because this was pre-Bad Fur Day. I didn't know that. Well, now you know. Because yeah, like I said, this game came out in '97. We didn't get Banjo-Kazooie until '98. We didn't get Conker's Bad Fur Day until 2001, I think? Or maybe it was 2000. Either way, it was stupidly late in the console's lifespan. I can't blame him for that, but still. Yeah, we beat this track in a little over a minute. The tracks in this world are stupidly short. Lay it on us. Okay, well that's done. I meant to go here next. It's called Mullet Mad Jack. I've played Mullet Mad Jack. That game's fun as hell. In fact, I think I've actually played it on stream. But yeah, I own Mullet Mad Jack and I've played it. Love it. Right, the keys on this level. I'm trying to remember. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the key is all the way over here, and you have to drive here in a car. It's safe to say if you grab this, you're not winning this race. Okay, well, we got it. I'm gonna try it. It's fun. I don't know if it's specifically your jam, Ved, but it's like it's basically a roguelike. It's a roguelike FPS thing. So, little bit of a spoiler. The whole plot of the game is that in the near, well not the near, in the far off distant cyberpunk future, humanity has degraded so much that basically you have to be a TikTok streamer, and you only have 10 seconds to live. You only have 10 seconds of dopamine before you die. Because in the cyberpunk future, people have gotten so addicted to freaking content that if they don't get dopamine for 10 seconds, they die. And that's the gist of it. You have to climb each floor while killing things and doing tricks and stuff to increase the timer for the content. Because once those 10 seconds are up, you're dead. It's very 80s anime, neon and stuff. Highly recommend. Also, I think it also got a crossover with Ultra Kill, and Ultra Kill is based as heck. So that's also in its favor. But yeah, Mullet Mad Jack's a good game. That game, I hope you would. Ultra Kill is amazing. I'm hoping that game gets a full release at one point, because as much as I would like to play it, I'd have to relearn that game from scratch. It is so mechanically heavy in like the best of ways. But also, just about any game New Blood makes is gas. What are the other New Blood games I've played? I played Ultra Kill. That game is great. I played a Medieval. That game's also great. I played Dusk. Also great. And I think there's one more. I think it's called Gloomhaven. Haven't played that one. But to be fair, I think that's less of an FPS and more inspired by the Thief games. Like the old freaking Thief games. Oh crap, that was all the tracks. Oh well. We'll do the challenge after the boss. Anyway, it's time for boss number 3. A squid. Well done. Now I challenge you to a race. So yeah, now we gotta fight this squid guy. I forget his name, but he's annoying. Because 1, like all bosses, he cheats. And 2, he has a very annoying gimmick. So the reason why he's laughing so much is because he farts out mines. He does this the entire race. Now granted, if you're ahead of him, it's not really much of a problem. If you're not ahead of him, it can be kind of annoying. Especially when you're right on his butt. Like that. I'm surprised that mine didn't hit me. And of course that one did. Squid Game, shut up. I've played this a lot. I mean, the joke is also like a lot of the bosses just repeat lines, just in different voices. They might add like a word or two here or there. Do you be reciting lines from movies you've watched more than once? Sometimes. I mean, I feel like having a vocal stim isn't that big. Like sometimes if I just obsess with something, I'll just blurt it out as a stim. It's a tad embarrassing, but it's like I mainly just kind of do it in private because I don't want people to think I'm a freak, or at least more of a freak than I already am. I support stimming 100%. Well, thank you. I'm more of a fiddles with his hands kind of guy though. Like I will just pick up random objects and fiddling with this. In fact, you can't see it. I'm fiddling around with this USB stick right now. Don't ask me why. Because it like rotates in and out of a case. Charlie Perky, please. No one. No, he's such old news. His wife doesn't even care about him anymore. Oh man, what a time we live in. Oh wait, right, challenge thing. That's the trophy room. That's the boss room. It's right here. Also, we do. You know what? I'm gonna snooze the ass this time. I'm enjoying myself too much.
Darkwater Beach.
Anyway, welcome to Darkwater Beach. It's another Mario Kart battle situation. Last person standing wins. Probably waiting for him to kick the bucket. I don't feel like she was waiting for it. I think fate just kind of took it into his hands and she just capitalized on it, which is insanely screwed up to say, but it's like you're God, I'm getting ganged up on. But it's like it's really wild to think that your husband's body wasn't even cold and you were out here grifting, just flat out grifting, partying with other dudes. It's like we were just talking about this earlier, like the whole like trad wife debacle. It's like a lot of these dudes just flat out hate women, yet they're married and have kids or have girlfriends. It's like, why? And then when you do eventually break things off or you bite the bucket when your wife couldn't give less of a shit about you, it's like, that's kind of sad, really. I should kill one of these guys. Well, never mind. Timber's dead. She had the pyrotechnics out a week later, right? I don't even think it was a full week. Glad I got sugar in my tank. Yeah. Alright, it's just me and the rat now. But yeah, it's like it's really not hard to just be a decent guy. It's like women are just trying to mind their business half the time. It's like you want to be like, oh, all these women are fake. They don't like guys. It's like I've been telling this story a lot. Did you know that a guy in real life actually came up to me and said that, you know, girls don't go for the nerdy men? Like, he said this to my face. I was just working my shift at freaking Home Depot at the time. It's like, I don't even really know what to say. I just kind of played it off. But it's like, people genuinely think like this. Anyway, we have 3 pieces of the TT amulet. We just have 1 more to go. I vividly remember unfollowing some dude on here because he said females, as you should. Any guy who refers to girls or women as females is weird. Off the jump. That's not... I was about to say it's an orange flag, but no, it's kind of a red flag, thinking about it. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that at all. Unless you're being like literally scientific about it. Like if you're talking about like freaking animal genders or something like that. It is really not hard. Like girl, like I say this from a man's perspective. Is like when it comes to interacting with women, like the bar is so far down in the ground. Like you really just have to be a decent person. And the fact that dudes be failing at that, I don't get it. I personally do not understand. It's like the easiest thing in the world to just not be a freak. Derogatory. It's like you just gotta vibe. Like seriously, it's like, did your mama not raise you right? Do you not even respect your mama? Like seriously. If you wouldn't say that to your mother, why are you saying it to anyone else? I'm so glad you get it. I mean, I'm flattered, but at the same time, I don't think that's worthy of praise. It really isn't.
Christmas Island.
Like, I've had girls just like be like, thank you for basically just being normal, and thank you for like doing other things. And it's like, I feel like this isn't deserving of thanks. Because it's like the thing that's the easiest thing to do besides just being respectful is like you have to call people out in their bullcrap. Like, seriously. The reason stuff like this happens most of the time is that people just let it slide. Like, no, call people out. I'm surprised I nailed that. I don't praise men. I'm glad you have some common sense is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, it's like girls who say it's like they don't praise men or they like hate men. It's like, no, I get it. I completely get it. If anything, I've had a lot of my lady friends tell me just flat out to my face that they hate men, but they're okay with me. And it's like, you know what? Sure. That's the most I could ask for. Well, not the most I could ask for, the least I could ask for. Because it's like every lady has a horror story with a man. That's just the sad reality of it, and I hate that that's the case. Most have several. I don't know how I missed that coin, but we need to correct that. Oh, Edge, sorry. Nailed it. I don't know how I missed that on the second lap, though. I was right there. It is what it is. Alright, back to Pirate Lagoon.
Pirate Lagoon.
Even these silver coin races are going relatively swiftly. Dang, I thought I nailed the perfect boost. Ooh. Okay, that's a next lap thing. Maybe that is too. Also, this is just mean. Ugh. You're so Chio and you think. Or at least I'm not sure if you're talking to me. I'm assuming you are, but there's also the chance that you might not be. Who the heck is in front of me? I can't tell who that is. It's Diddy, isn't it? Not me. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Kind of walking without him. Oh, it's Conquer. Huh. I kind of forgot you were in the running, buddy. Listen, how am I supposed to tell, okay? Way off. Where's that? Oh, never mind. I'm doing my best. Oh, right. Oil slick. Kinda wish I had that shield, but it's not that big a deal. Ooh. That was a sick jump, I will not lie. Alright, moving on. We don't need to see that every time. I've been kind of letting it rock, but we have places to be, things to do.
Treasure cake.
Anyway, back in the car. I think we might be able to do this, get all these coins in one lap. I think. Assuming if everyone wants to get in my way or not. Okay, never mind. We gotta do it in 2 laps. I hate it here. Oh, jeez. I shouldn't have did the super boost. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe I should just focus on getting in first. Whoever shot that missile at me, I hope you step on a Lego. It's not even a real person. I'm talking to a computer. What is my life? Okay, no boosting this time. Yeah, we got places to be, things to do, pigs to roast. I don't know if I'm gonna do Whiz Pig tonight. We're already approaching the 2-hour mark, and we're not even done with World 3. Plus, the way my head hurts, I think if I do Whiz Pig, I will actually want to throw something. And that's not very kosher. So I might just get all the pieces of the amulet, and maybe I'll try to go live Friday. Because it's like Saturday, like I said, Saturday's Valentine's Day, and although I wanted to play Perfect Dark after this game, I'm doing Viva Pinata. So, spoiler warnings, we're playing Viva Pinata on Valentine's Day. I might go a little longer that day too, it should be fun. Plus I actually get to plug up my Xbox One and use it for the one game I own for it, and will only ever own for it, being Rare Replay. Anyway, it's time for a rematch with the Squid. I don't like the rematch with the Squid. So, it's standard boss rematch fare. 1, he's faster, but 2, his gimmick is worse. You know how he was shitting out mines for the first time? Well, he got an upgrade on that. Now he farts out bubbles. And if you're asking yourself, well, how is that worse? The bubbles trap you like that. If you get trapped like maybe more than twice, it's over. You're not winning. Just pack it up. Again, this isn't an issue when you're in front of him. The issue is just getting in front of him. God freaking. Okay, he's still visible, but yeah, if we get trapped again, it's over. But yeah, getting blown up by a mine, it's not nearly as bad as getting trapped in that bubble. Also, of course, there's less items to bail you out as well. And he farts out a lot of these things. Do I have a current food hyperfixation? I was craving Mexican a couple weeks ago, but I satiated that. Right now, you know what? I kind of have been thinking to myself, I would like some ramen. It's been a while since I've had ramen. Either that or some steak. God damn it. I think it's around that time for my quarterly steak. And I'm not kidding, I only have a steak like once a quarter, because every time I eat a steak, I'm like, I don't want another one for at least a month. At least. Eating a lot of sandwiches. Sandwiches are always solid. Sandwiches are always good. Yeah, I could honestly go for some cheese. Nice. Thankfully, if you are shooting missiles at him, he's a very big target. Son of a... Okay, we're still in this. We're still in this. I might save the steak for the spring, honestly. Maybe when it warms up a bit. Okay, wait, I think I can hit this jump. I was hoping to grab the missile and then shoot him with it, but I don't know if I'll win this. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, now I'm definitely not winning this. Dang it, where was my starting boost? I'm surprised I messed that up. If anything, it's kind of good that I'm not directly on his tail so I don't get accidentally trapped. How do you like your steak on medium well? Kind of really. That's how I know you're a girl of class. I like my steak medium or medium well. It depends on the restaurant how they cook it. Because sometimes you say medium and it's medium well, or you say medium well, it's well done, things like that. Most of the people I know like their steaks rare, and it's just like, why? Why and how? Well, not rare, but like, most people I know say medium rare. You and those tuna melts, when are you not fixated on those, like, actually? You know one of my favorite country music jokes? No, I don't. Enlighten me. Medium is good, though I'm tolerating medium rare more. Well, I'll only judge you slightly then. Nice. Alright, cool, we got a lead. And now, if we can keep that lead, we won't have to worry about the bubbles anymore. Wait, Darshiki, are you a tuna hater too? If so, dab me up. Dab me up. How does Mr. Brooks prefer his steak to be cooked? I don't know. How does he prefer his steak to be cooked? I'm bad with these types of jokes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think this race is in the bag. Also, thankfully, those bubbles do not linger. Talking about the medium rare steak. Oh. Well done. Oh. Yeah, I can't say I'm familiar because I don't listen to country. Well done, shrimp. Hey, I'm a turtle. Never had a tuna melt before? Dang. Well, I mean, I can't say much. I mean, you can. I will try anything once. Anyway, just one more piece of the amulet left. Soon you will be ready for Whizpig. I don't think I'm ever ready for Whizpig. Whizpig is just... That's the low point of this game for me. I mean, I know he is technically the antagonist, but it's like, racing Whizpig is not fun. And if anything, what adds insult to injury is that, much like the other bosses in this game, Whizpig also has a rematch, and if anything, his rematch is easier. Right, so here's your last destination. You always gotta check behind the waterfall, and not face-plant into the walls. Welcome to Dragon Forest.
Dragon Forest.
Oh hey, I just noticed that Nintendo 64 logo on there. Cool. Alright, but yeah, I think this will be our last destination of the night. We'll clear Dragon Forest and then we'll save the rest for maybe Friday. Anyway, welcome to Greenwood Village. In fact, fun fact, if I'm remembering this correctly, you know that racing segment in Jet Force Gemini? I think it's actually just Greenwood Village from this game. If I'm remembering correctly. I feel like I've heard that before somewhere. Oh, look at y'all getting along. This is what it's all about. Fostering community. Yeah, I'm not a big tuna fan. I won't deny it's good for you though. But then again, I feel like a lot of fish is good for you. And it's like, you'd think I would like tuna, because I'm really big on fish and seafood in general. Tuna told me he don't like you either. Did he tell you that from inside your stomach? Is that how that works? Oh jeez. I'm shocked I didn't hit that. I feel like I drove right over that oil slick. I'm not complaining though. Oh jeez. I already beat this boss. Why am I worrying about bubbles again? Whoever laid that, I hope... Whoever laid that bubble for me, you should have been shot in the sock. You should have just been shot in that sock. not a seafood person at all. Oof. Big oof. I love seafood. I think it's like my favorite type of food to consume. What kind of glasses did the animated fish use? Wait, I feel like I've... Tuna vision. Ah, ha 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 ha. Okay, well... I'll give you a -1 for that, just because I like you. Anyway, here we are in Boulder Canyon. We're back in the hovercraft. Again. There's no escape. Anyway, Boulder Canyon's not that bad, just a lot of logs. I think this is where the last key is, though, track-wise. Got a giggle out of me, I'm sorry. I mean, I can't judge you on your own humor. I can only judge people on my humor. But yeah, this is the last key, and it's this is what you have to do. You have to ring this bell, turn around, and then grab it before the drawbridge lets down. Why am I restarting? I'll restart once I grab this. Yeah, you don't exactly have a lot of time for this, and of course, because this freaking hovercraft is so unruly, just... God, I think this emphasizes why I don't like driving this thing. Like, what am I bouncing off of? I'm just restarting, Jesus Christ. If anything, though, I will give them credit. It's the most well-hidden key in the game. Like, I don't even know what I'm bouncing off of. It's like, there's no traction. What was going on there? Jank. Lots and lots of jank. How did I not ring that? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Please, just grab the key. Thank you. Okay, well, that's over with. Now we can just focus on winning. Why'd they call it the Octopus Olympics? Like I said, I'm bad with these jokes, and also my head hurts, so I got nothing. I got less than nothing for you. Lay it on me. Because Squid Games was taken. Oh my god. I'm giving you a -2. 1, because the joke, and 2, because I didn't get it. And I'm choosing to blame you for that. Yeah, this track is relatively easy when you're not trying to focus on a janky drawbridge. Squid Game. I never watched Squid Game, but then again, it's like I don't really watch a lot, to be fair. Plus, I don't really use Netflix. Anytime I do use Netflix, it's mooching off of someone else's, as it should be. They're overpriced anyway. Season 1 was so yeah, I heard season 1 was good, but then they kept it going because, ironically, in a show that that is made as a satire on the evils of capitalism couldn't help but make more of it. And then they had to make their own version of it, which completely defeated the freaking purpose. One day I hope we live in a world where art can just be made for art's sake. Because it's like, as far as I'm concerned, it's like I like good TV, but I also like animations. I'm going to be 30 this year, and I'm fully okay with admitting I watch cartoons still every now and then. They've been releasing a bunch of Cartoon Network pilots on YouTube recently that haven't gotten Zazzled because WB is a crap company, and I hope it burns to the ground one day. And I've been enjoying those for the most part. And then, you know, thankfully Coyote vs. Acme got saved, so I'm looking forward to whenever that comes out. But yeah, it's just art. You just aren't allowed to have good art. And I heard that Sony also recently canceled another one of their animated movies that was supposed to be about, I think it was on Thai folklore from what I remember reading about it. They canceled it because it was not, quote unquote, not projected to be profitable. It's like, I freaking hate it here, man. Like, did you expect K-pop Demon Hunters to be profitable?
Smoky Castle.
It was, massively. Anyway, here's our final key challenge for the night, Smoky Castle. The first person to get 10 bananas into the treasure chest will win. Ironically, not a last man standing sort of thing. It's more just like a race to fill your coffers. So that's the game. Collect bananas and put them in your chest. Thankfully, you can't have your chest cannot be robbed. Unfortunately, well, if you get hit, then you lose your bananas. Also, you're only able to hold 2 bananas at a time. So, yeah. Because other than that, I get why it's like that. Otherwise, you can just drive around till you get the full 10 and be on your merry way. So, it's a slow and steady race, but it's a race that we will win all the same. Really going to be making use of that drift. Okay, well, we're in the lead so far. You know, I felt like shooting him. That was for earlier, because he shot me first. Oh yeah, there's also bananas in the moat for whatever reason. I wouldn't recommend going down there in the car. If you were in a hovercraft, it'd be a different story. Or if you're that desperate for him, I suppose. Come on. Dude, you shot a tiger? He shot me first. I feel like that's justified. I feel like that qualifies as self-defense. Either way, I regret nothing. But yeah, I think we got this in the bag. Easy. The others didn't even stand a chance. And like I said, that was our last battle minigame of the adventure. Dang it, I did not mean to skip that. But anyway, we have completed the TT amulet. We use this to enter the TT door. Well done. What is the TT door? We'll get to that later. Just trust me, it'll be important. Alright, well, on with the main attraction. Onto the woods, all we have left to do. Oh no, we never did windmill planes. Onto door, I guess.
Windmill planes.
Alright, well, we're back in the plane for this one. It'll be good practice for our next boss fight. And of course the hay bales are sentient, because it's not a Rareware game if everything's not sentient. That's part of the charm. God, they are really not playing with these missiles. I kind of want to hang on to this shield just for that purpose. Yeah, you know, we're going to hang on to the shield power. I don't feel safe. Oh, not the flying. The plane is honestly my favorite of the 3 vehicles you can use. I like flying planes in games. It's fun. I wish more games had flying. I miss that. That's one thing I miss in games. It's like, we need more games that have dogfighting. Like the freaking, like, I'm trying to think of games that have it. Battlefront's one. The Star Wars Battlefronts game had air combat. That was amazing. Battlefield lets you fly planes, right? Like, planes are some of the vehicles you can use, I think. That was fun too. Plane flying in GTA 5. I don't think I ever got that far. The funny thing is, I own GTA 5. I barely put any time into it. I don't know. It just never really held my attention. And I I know people are treating GTA 6 as a second coming of Jesus, but I'm just here like, eh. I don't even expect it to come out this year. I'm gonna be completely honest. I fully expect that game to get delayed again. They're saying otherwise, but I'll believe it when I see it. Played it more on console than I did on PC. Fair enough. That's fair. Maybe the console and PC communities are different. From what I do know, people like to hack on it for PC a lot, I think. Anyway, we beat another race. We don't need to see that. Alright, now we're off to the Haunted Woods. Yeah, the tracks in Dragon Forest, unlike our last world, these are a bit longer. Excuse me. Never been fond of hackers. Yeah, it's like in multiplayer games, it's just small dick energy. It's like if you really want to break a game in a single player game on your own time, by all means. But if you're playing with other people in an online setting, please get a life. Yeah, you can tell it's haunted because of all the ghost pig heads flying around. Ooh, very scary. Yeah, it's like what you do playing on your own time, I really couldn't care. But it's like if you're in an environment with other people, nah, I'll never support it. That's fair. That's perfectly fair. Then again, this track is surprisingly short. We beat this in like a little over a minute. Anyway, it's boss time. I'll give you one guess as to what the boss of this level is. I'll give you one guess as to what the boss of Dragon Forest is. Oh my god, it's a dragon. Excellent. Now I challenge you to a race. I love his voice. It's so funny. Anyway, here's Smokey. Smokey's a decent challenge. I'll give you one guess as to what the dragon's gimmick is. Too late, he breathes fire. So yeah, Smokey breathes fire. It's basically kind of like the squid, except it's worse, because unlike the squid's projectiles, fire lingers. So it's like, just because you pass him up on a new lap, doesn't mean that fire is going away. So you do have to be careful of that. But of course, you have item balloons. Quite a lot of them, actually. So he's not that bad. Not as interesting at all. But yeah, the bosses in this game are kind of a spectrum. Not all of them are built equally. But then again, this is also our first race with Smokey here. We do have a rematch with him too. But the first go around with most bosses is not challenging at all. It's really the rematches you have to worry about, as not even as you have to see. You've been seeing it, because I've been struggling with the rematches more. You know what? I'll use this boost. Why not? Get a little bit more of a lead. Plus, you only have missiles and boosts to work with. And the missiles don't do anything if you're already in front of them, because you can't shoot missiles backwards like you could a shell in Mario. You have to race the bosses more than once. That's what we've been doing, yeah. It's like once you beat all the tracks in the world, you unlock the boss race, and then they tell you to do it again except collect some silver coins, and then you rematch them. And then once you beat them on the run back, they give you a piece of that amulet. The other amulet, not the one we just finished. Like right now. Excellent. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins for my world. Find 8 from each level and win. Then come back and see me. See? Just like that. Alright, we have ads incoming this time and I'm not snoozing them. But anyway, now we get to do it all again. Except this time we get to collect coins.
Windmill plane.
He asking for a lot, I don't know. I mean, every boss has asked this of us, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm not sweating for that. I'll get that on the next lap. So yeah, that's really the name of the game, the Diddy Kong Racing. You race through the 4 tracks each world has to offer, beat the boss, race through the tracks again, but collect silver coins, and then you do it again. There is more to it than that, but we're not going to get to that. They were asking for too much, ain't no rematch. Hey, if anything, I prefer this to the DS port, because fun fact, Diddy Kong Racing actually got a DS remake. It is worse in every possible way. They replaced the silver coin challenges with freaking touchscreen nonsense. If anything, they replace a lot of things with touchscreen nonsense. Silver coins, touchscreen. Those challenge mini games of collecting those keys for those doors, touchscreen nonsense. Also, because Diddy Kong Racing DS came out after Rare got bought out, Banjo and Conker aren't in the game. They get replaced with Tiny Kong and Dixie Kong. And don't get me wrong, I do love the girlies, but it's like you got rid of my Banjo. Like I can't respect you after that. Oh right. Always gotta check behind the waterfall. We're not supposed to be losing. I mean, I have to get these coins. Granted, I am a little bit far behind, but we still have one more lap. Maybe. We'll try our best. I almost forgot about this one.
Final lap. Go for it. Power up.
I don't know if I can catch up to them, honestly. We'll try until the 11th hour. I can see them, so it's like... Dang it, I could have really used that boost balloon. Dang it, I thought I had a missile. If I had a missile, I probably could have won that. Dang it. Roll it back. What do you mean that didn't do anything? I was right next to it. But yeah, sometimes getting all the coins and coming in first place is a bit more challenging than it appears. Especially when you have to drift off course like this. Yeah, if I grabbed that boost balloon, I probably would have been able to win it. Yeah, whoa! I meant to boost first. Oh well. Yeah. Mother. It's fine. It's fine. We still have 2 laps. And we don't have to worry about the coins anymore, so with that. Son of a... So yeah, the rainbow balloons make you home in on the racer that's in front of you. And the more balloons you have of the same color, the greater the distance and the effect. So I mean, it did pull me closer to Crunch. I need Crunch to lay off though. I need to worry about this Badger here. A Badger that's not named Bradley. I'm so curious for when that game comes out. Like, there's really only 2... Well, actually, there's 3 AAA titles I'm looking forward to, because we actually have a release window for the new Turok. thinking those are lollipops. Nope, balloons. These are your power-ups. Each color represents a different kinds of power-up again. Red balloons are missiles, blue balloons are boosts, green balloons are oil slick and traps, yellow balloons are shields, and rainbow balloons are magnets. Why are you still so far ahead of me? Take this missile. This is way too close for my liking. But it's fine, because he doesn't use the boost pad. Nice. But yeah, it's Bradley the Badger, the new Turok, and that pod racing game. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of locked into that pod racing game. Because pod racing is cool, and I will never be convinced otherwise.
Greenwood Village.
Episode 1 Racer was slept on. In fact, yeah, that's another racing game I'd rather play over Mickey's Speedway. Freaking Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 1 Racing. Are there racing games like this today with the challenges and whatnot? There really aren't any racing games with single-player content. Well, I say that, but I mean, Air Riders is right there, but it doesn't have like a story mode like this. There was a remake of an old racing game, Crash Team Racing, if you're familiar, but that didn't sell well. That's not to say that there aren't any good racing games out there. It's like Mario Kart World is perfectly serviceable. There are still people out here playing Mario Kart 8. Even though there's no like single player content, it's still a fun game. You have Sonic Racing Cross World is fun. Even though there's no single player content, and then like I said, Air Riders, that does have single player content and it's still fun. With the multiplayer stuff too. Crap, where was that last coin at? Actually, I think I remember where it is now. Like, if anything, we have a better selection of kart races than we did for a while. Because most people consider this era to be the peak of kart races. Because I mean, you had Mario Kart, you had Diddy Kong, you had CTR, and like some other hidden gems in between. But then after that, there was kind of like nothing. It's like you had freaking Nitro Kart, which is just worse CTR. Mario Kart was still going strong. You did have the original Air Ride, but let's be real, you weren't playing Air Ride to race, you were playing it for City Trial. In fact, you're playing Air Riders most likely for City Trial as well. Which, I mean, City Trial's goated, that's not a knock against it, but still. And then Sonic didn't get any good racing games for a while. In fact, I'd argue Sonic didn't get a good kart racer until Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. Because Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed is gas. I will stand by that. Okay, well, we got all the points. Now all we have to do is win. These turns, man. I gotta get more in the older games. They're not, I mean, not everything in the good old days was quality, but it's like, there's a lot of gems. If anything, it shows you how, you know, it shows you how far games have come. And honestly, shows how some games should be doing it now. Because even with a lot of indie games, the thing with indie games is that there are people old enough who grew up on games like this to make games inspired off games like this. You see it with a lot of indie platformers. Like, a lot of indie platformers are based off older platformers, like Mario 64 or Banjo, or freaking even more niche titles. Like, there's this one indie platformer that I have my eye on. It's called Double Shake. That's based off freaking, like, Tomba and Mischief Makers and crap. Like those are some B-list titles. Shout out to indie developers. Yeah, it's just indie developers are great, but the overall games industry right now is a freaking mess, and even indies aren't safe from it all. Because capitalism's great, he says sarcastically. It'd be great if you could just get good art without the need for it to make money or perform well or meet some sort of arbitrary metric. Keep it positive. I'm sorry, just like they are great, don't get me wrong. Keeping it positive is important, but you know, sometimes I have to keep it real. Because I can't, as much as I would like to delude myself into believing everything is okay, it's very not. But I have to keep my own sanity too. Where is this last point at? Oh, how did I miss that? Oh well, mystery solved. Yeah, because it's also something we were talking about earlier, because it's like, even though indie games are great, those still cost money too, because like freaking Cuphead, during that conversation I was having earlier, I was saying like, the developers of Cuphead, those guys quit their jobs and remortgage their homes. Not mortgage, remortgage them. It's like, do you know how risky of a gamble that is? That's like life ruining. You are basically banking everything on your game. And thankfully, Cuphead was amazing, and that gamble paid out, but not everyone's that lucky. In fact, very few people are that lucky.
Haunted Woods.
Because in fact, I don't know if you're aware of who Yacht Club is. They're the people who made Shovel Knight. They're gambling it all on their next game. Because their next game has to sell well, or else they probably won't be an indie studio anymore. And that sucks. That just sucks. Because, I mean, Shovel Knight was a fantastic game, but it's just like, sometimes you just can't keep the momentum going. And to be fair, their next game, Mina the Hollower, looks like it's going to be good too. It's just whenever it comes out. Because it was supposed to come out last year, but it got delayed. Alright, well we got all the coins at least. Dang it, I almost hit that missile. I would have been sick if I landed that. I don't know, sometimes the horrors take over. Especially when you keep hearing about layoffs and junk. You mentioned games I'm just just ain't aware of. My tastes are very specific. I mean, everyone's tastes are specific. That's kind of the whole point. But I mean, if you're interested, like, I highly recommend checking out Shovel Knight. It's an older indie title, but it's still good. It's very good. It's been out for ages, and I just got around to playing it last year. I was missing out. Then again, my backlog is huge. Everyone's backlog is huge. It just keeps growing. Anyway, here's our last task of the night, is our rematch against the dragon. Say the line. Oh, I was expecting to say excellent again. A special prize. So yeah, we have our rematch with Smokey here. And it's just about the same rematch fare as everything. He's faster, there's less items, and fire. More fire. And remember how I said that fire lingers? Yeah, it does. For even longer now. And of course, there's more of it. He is booking it. I'm just trying not to get cooked. But we should be fine. I am gonna stack up on these boosts though, because you can actually get a triple boost in this boss fight. You can't do that with. I don't think you can do that with any other boss really. Not enough boost balloons to go around. Mother. He spat that right in front of me. Oh yeah, I forgot you can barrel roll in this game. It's not useful. At least I've never found a good use for it, but you can do it. Okay, we're still in this. We're still in this. I had a few unfortunate crashes, but we're fine. I think one more big boost and we should have a sizable lead. Sizable enough to where he doesn't breathe fire right in my face. There we go. Yeah, I think we're safe for now. Just as long as I don't end up crashing again. We're gonna keep grabbing these boost balloons just to be safe though, because he is right on my tail. Yeah, that fire sticks around. I don't know how it does that. I think the oxygen deprived after a while or something. Yeah, I don't need the biggest boost. A medium boost should do. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. We did it. Say it. Say the thing.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You have
Earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge.
Trophy challenge.
We'll do that later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright. So yeah, with that, we have completed the Whizpig amulet. You are worthy of facing Whizpig. And good luck. You'll need it. But that is a problem for another day. Because it's been 2.5 hours and I am tired. And my head still hurts. So yeah, as much as I would have liked to do this all in one sitting, we will save Whizpig for Friday. I will try for Friday. But yeah, now that you've completed the amulet, that head comes alive. And it laughs at you. It's not disturbing at all. But yeah, that'll be for later. Let me save real quick. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed you having you here, Darshika. I hope you continue to pop in every now and then. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it as always. Those are my links. Best way to see I go live, all that good stuff. And let me see. Is there someone I can send you over to? You know what? There is. Give me a second. I'm gonna send you over to here. They're good people. They're playing Chrono Cross. Okay, bye.